So here we're going to look at solving simultaneous equations up to year 11. And simultaneous means that you have more than one equation and you're finding more than one variable. In year 11, that's only ever two variables with two equations, both of which are linear. And the questions are usually excellence level. And here's the process, which although it's a little bit complicated, at least is the same every time. We rearrange one of the equations so that one variable is in terms of the other. One is the subject, which we put in brackets into the other equation, which we now solve. We take the value that we've obtained and calculate the other variable's value, and we give both answers. So let's do some. We have two equations. We're trying to find x and y such that both of these equations are true. So we take one equation, which we rearrange so that we have y as the subject. We can then take that y value and put it into the second equation. So we take the first equation, which we rearrange, and we place it into the second equation. So the y is equal to 5 minus 2x, so we substitute that in. Now we have an equation with only x's in it because the y has been substituted out, and we can solve that as normal for a linear equation. We move all the number values to the opposite sides from the unknowns, and we have minus 7x equals minus 14. Divide by minus 7, we get that x is equal to 2. At this point we haven't finished because we've only found the x value. We must keep on going. We take one of the original equations, we use our knowledge that x is equal to 2, and we put it into that equation, which allows us another equation, very simple. 4 is equal to y plus 5, so y is equal to 1, and now we have found both the x and the y value, and we have finished. Do it again. Two equations, we want to find that true. Take the first one, and it could be either. We rearrange it. So I've moved the b to the other side, and then I've divided through by 2, because we had 2a. Divide it through by 2 to make a the subject. Then replace a into the second equation in brackets, so that all of a is now multiplied by 3. Expand out, we have an equation only in terms of b, which I solve by moving unknowns to one side and numbers to the other. Divide through by minus a half, and I get that b is equal to minus 3. Again, I must keep on going because I've got the b value but I need the a value. I take one of the original equations, I substitute my known value of b in. That means that 2a plus minus 9 equals 11. Quickly work out that a is equal to 10, and there's my solutions. A is equal to 10 and b is equal to minus 3. These values are the only two values that make both of these equations true. 2 times 10 plus 3 times minus 3 is 11. 3 times 10 plus 4 times minus 3 is 18. So this is the process. We rearrange one of the equations so one variable is in terms of the other. Usually there's a very simple equation to rearrange that makes it a lot easier than the other one. We pick the easy one to rearrange. We take that value and in brackets we substitute it into the other equation, which we then solve. We then have one variable, we go back to the original equations to solve the other variable, and we give both answers. The result must be true for both equations so we know when we've got it right.